Before today, the first thought that comes to mind when we see Blackberry is corporate smartphones that are only used for work, except the Blackberry Pro for T-Mobile offers a new direction. It offers multimedia functions such as a built-in camera, as well as advanced connectivity options like Wi-Fi. This is why the Blackberry Pro for T-Mobile wins our Editor's Choice Award. This device really stands out against all the Blackberry Pros on the market currently. It's better than the AT&T, as well as the Singular, and the Verizon and Sprint versions, CDMA versions of this handset for multiple reasons. One of them is that only the T-Mobile version offers built-in Wi-Fi, which offers fast connectivity to the web, and you can browse the web without using data services, and it also offers the ability to call people using Wi-Fi at home, which is a free service. So all of these things offer this device the head start in terms of connectivity options. Otherwise, the Blackberry Pro remains the same from the other versions. It offers a few upgrades from the other in terms of hardware. For instance, the micro SD card slot is now located on the left side behind a chromed little door instead of behind the back cover, which means that it's much more easier to access. This is certainly a great improvement. The other functions of this phone remains the same. We have a 2.0 megapixel camera on the back with a 5 times digital zoom, as well as a LED flash, which turns on and actually works in this model whenever you're in dark conditions. The camera senses it, and it actually works pretty well. You also have a self-portrait mirror in terms you want to take a few pictures of yourself. This is a My Faves phone, by the way. This is also a quad-band GSM World phone, considering its T-Mobile service. On the left-hand side, we also have a 3.5mm headphone jack for listening to music, and a charging syncing port, as well as a hotkey. And on the top, we have a simple volume lock key, as well as a lock phone key in terms if you don't want to press anything or accidentally turn it on in your pocket or purse. On the right-hand side, we have the volume rocker, which is easy to access, as again, both sides of the phone are chrome-edged, and it makes it look very shiny indeed, just like the pearl that it's named after. We have a camera shutter key, as well as a lanyard cord, and a thing to know is that on this version, it's very lightweight, as are all the Pro versions, so we certainly like the footprint that the device is going with. The color screen of the device is very bright and vibrant, and everything from viewing the websites and listening to music and of course watching videos works very well. We have a speaker and an indicator light that shines whenever you have new notifications. And on the bottom, we have, of course, the infamous lighted LED trackball that they call the Pearl. And the sensitivity for the Pearl can be adjusted in the settings key, which is pretty easy to do, and it works very well. It's very intuitive, and basically it replaces 5-way navigation toggle, and we love the direction that takes. We also have the typical Blackberry key, which takes up your main menu, as well as certain applications. We have an N key, a back key, and also a talk key, and of course, the infamous short talk keyboard, which replaces the QWERTY layout with 2 letters per key, which makes it faster and uses predictive text to do that. That said, it's kind of still slower than using a QWERTY keyboard, and although the buttons are risen above the surface, sometimes they're a little bit cramped because of the curviness of this phone, and it makes it a little bit hard to accurately and fastly type things. So we're not sure that it's the best trade-off for a smaller phone for a full texting keyboard. Of course, you have Wi-Fi and 3G built in on this phone, and we want to take you through some of the functions. One of the new built-in functions is the fact that it offers the new Blackberry App Store, which is, of course, the App World, and you can purchase applications like games and productivity apps from there. Another few functions that are built right in are the Facebook and MySpace apps. As you can see here, this is the Facebook's and MySpace app. We can also access that from the front menu here. For the most part, battery life lasts around 2 to 3 days with fairly normal usage and some standbyness and not turning it off. So this is fairly nice battery life. Also, we enjoyed the call quality, which is very good. Speakerphones were very loud and calls were very crisp. Web browsing on this phone is also a joy. That said, scrolling long lists through the Pearl can be kind of irritating because you have to do a lot of scrolling like that. But we do recommend the Opera Mini web browser, which offers you to use a few shortcuts on the calling keys in order to scroll a little bit faster, and that works fairly fine. So let's see if we can see this and position this phone camera to see this. So right now we are accessing using Wi-Fi to go on eBay right now, and there's also different bookmarks that are built right into Opera, which you can go to different websites. I don't know, what's an easier site perhaps to load? So loading times are fairly fast as well. You should be able to see everything pretty well, as again we scroll down in order to access content, and the blacks and contrasts in the screen really show off, which makes this very easy to see. Overall, the BlackBerry Pearl is a great connected phone with a lot of advanced features like Bluetooth, GPS with Google Maps. It also offers Wi-Fi, of course, and solid sound quality and the all-in-one design make this a very preferable phone, and we would certainly recommend it. Please view our full written review on OSReviews.com, and thank you for watching.